on my location. Go. Escape tactic. Code 81452.
Say the sequel was better than the original of any movie. I'm really struggling trying to think of one.
I'm going through.
I mean, the Incredible Hulk was not a sequel to Hulk, so
I wouldn't compare any of the Hulks.
Because I know they rebooted it, but they rebooted it with a sequel, which was unusual. So I wouldn't even say that those were in the same thing.
Okay, I brought up a 32 BuzzFeed 32 sequels that are better than the original.
BuzzFeed's such garbage. It's SJW shit.
I know. I'm just doing it for a list.
Yeah.
The Bride of Frankenstein. I never saw it.
And Frankenstein was such a classic. You can't really say Bride was better.
Godfather Part 2.
No. Godfather 1 was a classic.
Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah. I'll give you that. Dawn of the Dead might be the only one I'll agree to on that so far.
Empire Strikes Back.
I like New Hope better than Empire. I mean, honestly, my favorite's Jedi, Return of the Jedi, but then again, if you think about it, technically, New Hope's a sequel to 1, 2, and 3. I mean, it's really, Star Wars is hard to put in that thing just for that reason, that it's such a weird number system.
Okay. The whole BuzzFeed is garbage comes up real fucking quick. Okay. I'm gonna Superman 2.
Yeah.
No, I fucking hate all the Superman movies. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know they're classics, but he throws his fucking symbol.
Yeah. I mean, they're watchable, though. They're watchable trash. I mean, I would still watch them over Man of Steel, because I get bored with Man of Steel. At least I don't get bored with watching him beat up Zod in Superman 2.
The Road Warrior, which I will give you that. Fucking the first Mad Max is so god-awful.
I don't even remember Mad Max. It's been so long. People keep telling me to watch Fury Road. And I mean, I know you have such a distaste just because of The Dark Knight. Yeah, I know.
Well, you should. I mean,
and Charlize Theron's,
the whole movie's so fucking good.
Well, you know, here's the thing. I thought about it, and I know Charlize Theron's in it, and I usually like Charlize Theron, but she was in Prometheus, and I would still be willing to watch Fury Road, so I really can't hold Tom Hardy accountable if I'm not going to hold Charlize Theron accountable for Prometheus. So I will eventually watch Fury Road. Although I've had a couple people say it's awful because it doesn't... a lot of car guys got pissed off at it. Because I think they destroyed his car. I don't remember. Like, they said something like they destroyed his car, which is an iconic thing for him. It's like taking away Batman's Batmobile or Bat Toys. You know what I mean?
It never bothered me.
Oh shit!
I thought he lost his car before too.
I
didn't see a big deal. It's post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
So everyone, you're gonna lose your shit all, constantly, anyways.
Well, that's the thing though. I'm not a car guy, so I would be okay with it.
I'll give you, his car is pretty badass when you see it in the beginning.
Yeah.
But it's nothing like, oh my god. They destroyed the DeLorean kind of feeling to it.
Yeah, because when the DeLorean got destroyed in Part 3, I was bummed out. I was like, oh. They did bring it back in the game, though. The Telltale game.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Friday the 13th, Part 2.
That was the first one with Jason, but the reveal that it was the mother in the first one was so iconic. I can't say that the second one's... Let me turn that off. I can't definitively say. Okay, you can kill that guy now.
Star Trek 2, Wrath of Khan.
Yeah, that one. Okay, I'll give you that one. The first one was really boring. Wrath of Khan was.
I've never seen Wrath of Khan. I want to. I never have.
Here's what I suggest. You have Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Look up the episodes from the original Star Trek that have Khan in them. Watch those first, then watch Wrath of Khan. And you see like this degeneration of this relationship between Kirk and Khan, because when they first get. Oh, I was trying to lower it. I was trying. All right, you died. Shit.
Yeah.
I was trying to find a good spot to land. I couldn't land on that rooftop because I would have slid off. Sorry.
Here's where it gets real. Grease 2.
What? Well, I honestly didn't care much for Grease.
You know what? Growing up, my mom watched it all the fucking time, so I never. It was always just like, oh, it's Grease.
Well, I mean, it is iconic.
I can. But I've tried to watch Grease 2 before. It is fucking horrible.
Is John Travolta not even in it?
No, it's neither of them.
Oh, that's right. They went off into space, and then at the end of the first one.
There's a whole fan theory that there's a song where they start singing, that she saved him. She was drowning. Like when they first met.
Yeah.
That she actually died.
Oh, and the whole rest of the movie is just like
her getting through her, whatever she needed to. And at the very end, when they were together, she went off to heaven. That's the whole flying car.
I see. It's her white light.
Yeah. This one, okay, you know what? I can see this one. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, that was the first one, right? That was, that one was, oh god, that one was a classic too. I would not say Temple of Doom. I mean, Temple of Doom was good, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love Temple of Doom, but I would say Raiders is just, it's got an edge. It's got an edge that people remember more. Like when they first opened up the Ark of the Covenant, like, people remember that scene.
Yeah. Like you said, Aliens.
Aliens is hard. It's hard because it depends on what you're more into. If you're into horror, suspense, really like dreary atmosphere, the first one is so awesome. But if you're more into the action-packed, I'm gonna blow these fuckers away with cool weaponry kind of deal, the second one is just so fucking amazing too. I can't
a little
decide.
thing under it that says why it's better. Aliens are such different films that it feels unfair to compare them.
It really is. It is. I love both of them equally. And a guy at work is always yelling at me saying Aliens is better. And as much as like Aliens is one of my favorite films, so is Alien. And I can't definitively say one's better than the other. Like you can compare Ghostbusters 1 and 2 because they're basically similar in tone. But Alien versus Aliens are just so different, and they fit together so well. Because yeah, that's what you do. You bring in the Marines, and then of course the piece of shit company views them as being expendable too. And I even liked Alien 3, not as much as the first two, but I love that whole speech she gives about, the first time it was crew expendable. Next time they send in the Marines, they were expendable too. You really think this company gives a shit about a bunch of assholes that they asked into space who found God? No. And they're just like looking at her like, well, fuck you too.
Evil Dead 2.
Yeah, okay. Again, it's a shift in tone because they made it funny. The first one was so po-faced. But you couldn't have two without one. I mean, it's really hard to say. It's really hard to say it because without the build up to two wouldn't have been as good. I don't know. I'll tell you what, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one because you could say that about a lot of sequels.
I've never even heard of this. House 2, the second
Second
story.
story. That's a joke. That's a joke one. House 1 was interesting because it was about a guy who came back from Vietnam, and his house was like tormented by this evil entity, and you find out that it's this his commanding officer who he left for dead in Vietnam, and he's just like really fucking with him hard and trying to kill him, after being a ghost. And I thought that it was an interesting story. House 2, the second story, was so garbage. It was like this guy's house was just haunted by random spirits because it was on a nexus, and it was almost like they were making fun of the whole thing. And you know the reason why that's on that list is because they said that in Scream. There was a part in Scream 2 where Randy was in a film class, and they were talking about how sequels will never match the originals. And one guy brought up as a joke House 2, the second story, and Randy just like throws something at him and says, "Get the fuck out of here with that." Oh shit, wrong.
Okay, the next one I don't believe. Gremlins 2.
No, Gremlins 2 is a joke.
Have you ever seen the Key and Peele skit about Gremlins 2?
No, I really haven't seen much in Key and Peele.
They actually have a really fucking good show.
I heard it was good, but I never actually saw any of it.
Yeah, that's Child's Play 2.
I
never
wouldn't.
cared for any of the Chuckies.
I love Chucky 1, 2, and 3. And Bride of Chucky was and then as much as I like Jennifer Tilly, Bride of Chucky was so-so because they made up this whole other way of him becoming a person again that they didn't even introduce in the other ones. 1, 2, and 3 were really good, and then Curse of Chucky was amazing. The last one they did, because they played with the concepts of reboots and sequels so well that they had a really fucking great twist in it, and I was so shocked by it, and I've never been shocked that much by a horror movie before.
I'll have to give it a shot then.
If you understand what happened in the prior Chuckies, you'll understand the twist, and I think you'll get it. I think you'll get it, just based on reputation alone.
This one I wholeheartedly 100% believe Terminator 2.
No, I like Terminator 1 better. I know I'm one of the few people. I really liked Evil Arnold, and Michael Biehn is like, he was Hicks, and he was amazing in Terminator. Also as Kyle Reese.
This one, the next one, no way in hell. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
No.
The first one was such a great classic.
Yeah, I mean the second one, I give it a lot more credit than people like to give it. Like, I remember when we were in Miss Climax class and she like turned her nose up at it, and I'm like, it wasn't bad. It was okay. It just, it wasn't.
No, when it gets to the robots and shit, it gets a little.
Yeah, and then they came back and they had the ZZ Top beards.
Yeah, most of it, dealing with the devil and having to go through their like horror memories and shit.
And the Grim Reaper.
That.
Yeah.
And the Grim Reaper, and then they get to the robot shit, and it's like, it lost all kind of where it was building up. This one, I really don't know how you're gonna go on this. Batman Returns.
I really liked Batman, but Batman Returns I saw fucking 5 times in the theater. And that one is my favorite. I agree. I have to agree with that part on the list. Okay, that had my record for the most times I've ever seen a movie in the theater up until this year. Fucking Suicide Squad beat it by 3.
Okay, the next ones are gonna get a little bit. See, we should have fucking recorded this. This would have been perfect.
I can record it.
Addams Family Values.
Shit.
I love the first one so much.
Yeah.
The second one's great, but that first one.
Yeah, you're not gonna beat the first one. Hang on a second. Let me just save this. Okay. Okay, go on.
Okay. See, in this one, Toy Story 2.
No. That one is actually the third most I saw in the theater. I saw that 3 times in the theater. Toy Story 1.
Yeah. I still like it, but it still does not compete to the first one.
Not at all. Not at fucking all. Actually, I'm not a big fan of the Toy Story sequels. I mean, they're okay. They're not bad, but they're not even close to being as good as the original.
I already know your answer on this one. It's gonna be the first one. It's not even the sequel. Blade 2.
No. The first one. I do like Blade 2. I really do. It was Blade 3 that I have a huge problem with. Although I do like Parker Posey. I do like Ryan Reynolds. Blade 1 is just up until Suicide Squad, it was like probably my favorite comic book movie of all time. With close second, I mean close third being like Batman Returns or something, or Iron Man 1. But that one I actually never saw in the theaters. So it was never part of that whole as many times as I saw in the theaters list. I actually waited to see Blade 1 until it was on Stars. But I like vampire hunters, and if they're really good, there you go.
All right, X2.
I don't know. I have to say, as cool as X2 was, especially that scene where they raided the mansion. X1 it's the introductory story. Although I do admit it has that really awful line that Storm gives, and I completely agree with that. And there was a reason that why that line was highlighted as being awful, because I think I forgot what it was. I think the one the Toad was supposed to have extra scenes where he was saying, "Oh, you know what happens when a toad does this or a toad does that," and that was supposed to be the setup for her finishing line. But they cut all those extra lines out that Toad had, so it just seemed really bad. So yeah, I can't say the second one's definitively better. Although the scene where it has a lot of great scenes and very memorable scenes. The whole White House scene with Nightcrawler. Oh yeah, that one is the Berserker scene, but overall the first one's better. Yeah. There's no need to go to the third one. Yeah. Plus they set up for the fucking Phoenix Saga, which oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. They set up for the whole Phoenix Saga thing, which was really part of the downfall of X3. Like, part of it, not the whole. Believe me, there was a lot worse things in that movie, but it was. And then I heard they did the Phoenix Saga again in Age of Apocalypse. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Like, why? It screwed up. It partially screwed up X3. Spider-Man 2. Yeah, I'll agree with that. I'm not a big fan of any of the Spider-Man movies, but I thought that, especially the ending with Doc Ock, where he looked at his arms and he said, "I won't die a monster." I thought that was a really powerful scene, and it was probably the best. Alfred Molina is a great actor. Yeah, and I thought he did that. He did the whole thing really good. Willem Dafoe is really good too, and he does a really good sinister thing, but it wasn't as good. Like, it didn't feel like very human. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh crap! I screwed up on that. I'm gonna skip this one because I've never seen it, and I know you probably never seen it. The Before Sunset. I've never heard of that one. The sequel to Before Sunrise. I don't fucking know. Yeah. The Bourne Supremacy. I've never seen any of the Bourne movies, and people keep, ushering me to see them. I heard that.
They're really good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could.
God, I'm gonna screw this one
They
up again
get
too.
better every time.
Really, I heard bad things about the one that Matt Damon wasn't in.
I see. I still like the Jeremy Renner one. It doesn't have the same feel because it's, you build up Jason Bourne for 3 movies, and then it's like the Batman. It's like you did Batman, and then you went to Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be as good as Batman, but it was still good for the first season or 2. Oh, shit. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh, I hate that one. That is the worst Harry Potter movie I ever saw. That was the start of what was all wrong with the Harry Potter movies. They tried to cram so much from the book into that it didn't feel genuine. Like, the first 2 are my absolute favorites because aside from the fact that I hate Dumbledore in those movies, although I do appreciate the actor because I've seen him in other things. He's not as good. He's not nearly as good as the one from the first 2. And I'm blanking on their names, and I should feel ashamed because they're like iconic, like, British actors. But the first 2 felt like a child seeing something for the first time, and you're not going to get that feeling back. And the third one almost seemed like, oh, I've been there, done that. And that's when the movie started getting that really morose kind of not as no more. The wonder is gone almost from the latter movies, and the first 2 had that. I can't really explain the way it is, but I don't agree with that at all. Although I did like the World Cup stuff from the 4th movie. I thought that stuff was interesting.
Okay, The Devil's Rejects.
Oh shit, Gang Attack. Devil's Rejects, yeah, I'll give you that one. I'm not a big Rob Zombie fan in terms of movies. I love his music. He's actually one of my favorite artists, like, music-wise. But, I mean, Living Dead Girl is, like, an amazing song, in my opinion. Like, you're not gonna tell me otherwise. But House of a Thousand Corpses sucked.
I honestly never saw it. I never saw this one either. I've never seen any of them. I never saw the Halloween movies either.
Actually, I'll give him credit. The first Halloween movie he did was really good. It wasn't as good as the originals. But actually, I'll give him... Oh, crap, the helicopter's going down because of the fire. I'll even give him even more credit because his wife is super hot. Cherry Moon Zombie. The blonde from those movies.
Oh, I didn't know it was his wife.
Yeah, she's fucking hot, dude. He pretty much puts her in, like, just about everything, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, the first Halloween was really good. The second Halloween he did pissed me off. And the reason why it pissed me off is because I love Halloween 1 and 2, the originals, and Halloween 2 is really cool because, did you ever see Halloween 2? Not his, the original.
I honestly couldn't tell you if I did or not.
Halloween 2 took place...
I never cared for Michael Myers as a
bad guy?
Yeah.
Halloween 2, at the end of Halloween 1, she was taken to the hospital in an ambulance. Halloween 2 picks up literally right after Halloween 1, and he happens to overhear on some kid's radio that she survived, and not only did she survive, she's at such and such hospital. So he goes to the hospital and systematically slaughters every doctor and nurse that are working, and it's a graveyard shift Halloween night. I mean, it's a holiday. And I should really have called in other helicopter. It's a sightseer mission. We can probably grab one here. he starts slaughtering everyone in his path to try to get to her. And the hospital is like, you know, the hospitals are big, so she's got a lot of places to hide, and it was really cool. A buzzard. So it made a really tense situation when she's like hiding under a particular hospital bed in a room, and he's going room to room trying to find her. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 set it up exactly that same way, with the single exception that oh crap, it is a headhunter.
I got rockets. Good.
Oh good.
God damn it.
Oh fuck. Are you dead?
No.
Okay. Okay. With the single exception that it started off in the hospital and he was hunting her down. What, 10-15 minutes later, turned out it was a dream. And the fucking movie took place years later. And it really pissed me off because I liked the whole hospital hunting her down thing. But yeah, I don't agree with that at all. Or no, actually, you didn't say Halloween and Halloween 2. You said Devil's Rejects. Devil's Rejects was better than the original, but I didn't like House of a Thousand Corpses.
God damn it, rockets are a lot harder.
Are you locking on?
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh shit! I can shoot you out of here. Where are you spawning? Okay, I'm gonna land. I'm gonna land.
The next one is The Dark Knight.
I liked Batman Begins. I liked Cillian Murphy. Crap, I'm gonna die.
Cops are shooting me. I don't have a wanted level.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die in a second.
Go.
Oh, I'm dead.
And I have the wanted level now, and I'm dead.
Yeah, that wasn't great. Is our helicopter still there? I'm hearing it. Oh, I died over here.
That's.
I don't agree with it because of. I liked Liam Neeson. I liked Cillian Murphy. I liked Heath Ledger's Joker. I mean, not more than, you know. Not more like, you know, people compare Jared Leto's Joker to Heath Ledger's Joker. They can go fuck themselves. It's a different character. But as good as Dark Knight was, Batman Begins was also really good. I also really hate Maggie Gyllenhaal. It's a shame that Katie Holmes can reprise her role, because at least she's remotely attractive.
Oh, what the fuck? Finally.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, it takes a few rockets. So I'm gonna have to say no to that. If I had to give as much as I like Dark Knight, I gotta give the edge to Batman Begins, just for Cillian Murphy alone.
I mean, it's great. It's set up everything. Well, I mean, you really hate the third one.
Third one does not even. It doesn't even register as a movie to me anymore. Like the third one to me was a glorified Christopher Nolan sucking his own dick. Actually, we'll come back to this guy. We can get him on foot. Look at the other two.
This one I do not agree with at all. Hellboy 2.
No. I do have an appreciation for Hellboy 2 that I know you don't have, because you fell asleep during it.
All my movies, I've ever fallen asleep at the movie theater.
And I was there, and I watched you fall asleep while I was watching it. I liked the Tooth Fairies. I liked the relationship that he had with there we go. Okay, yeah, I like the relationship he had with Selma Blair. I didn't like the idea of hell babies, but yeah, I'm gonna give you credit for coining that term. I thought that was funny when you said hell babies.
It's the whole.
I didn't like the Lord of the Rings feel to it, where it's like, oh, trolls and a hidden city, and I was waiting for them to introduce hobbits. I mean, really, it felt too, I don't know. But yeah, the first one was so good with Rasputin, and I don't know, it just oh crap, we passed them. I mean, I don't even need to ask you what you think, but I'm just gonna ask you what you think.
There's a lot of good to it. I'll give you that. It's just overall, it was a fucking snore fest compared to the first one. Yeah. I didn't like that they changed her fire to make it look more like real fire.
Yeah, it wasn't blue anymore, right?
The blue fire.
Yeah.
Sure.
Shit. I'm trying to not like get us too shot up. Whoa, I'm starting to lose a little power. Alright. God damn, there's like 3 stars on us.
I'm trying to fucking hit this dude, like aim way above him.
Imagine doing this by yourself. This is fucking...
Oh, god damn it.
Okay. Let me try to get him. Okay, I got him.
Alright.
Okay, let me... Oh god, I really gotta lose this fucking chopper behind us.
Fuck, where did I get 2 stars from? I didn't do a fucking thing.
Oh, because I killed the guy when he spawned in, I guess.
The next one, I don't know if you've seen 22 Jump Street.
No, I never... I don't like when they take old TV shows and make them comedies. Like,
I never watched the original TV show, so I don't have any, dog in the fight. But
yeah.
I love 21 Jump Street. I just never got around to seeing 22. I've seen some shit from it.
They killed off Johnny Depp's character from 21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street.
That I felt was great because I had never seen it, but I knew that he was in it.
Ah, shit.
So I felt like they still acknowledged him.
But they killed him off. I'm just gonna go to the last target. Just try to.
Go ahead,
yeah. Okay, and you know what? Shame on Johnny Depp, because then he turned around and did the same thing with Dark Shadows. Like they turned.
I've never seen that.
They turned that into a crappy comedy movie. So I mean, I guess it's slightly justified, but it just I hate when they take old TV shows.
The next one I know you haven't seen. I've seen both of them. Raid 1 and 2.
Which one?
Raid. The Raid.
Oh no, I haven't seen those. I heard good things about Raid 1.
They are both so fucking good, and they are so violent, and they are so amazing.
They're based on Japanese movies, right?
No, it's actually. I heard that they were going to do an American version, but
they are the Japanese versions.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. What is it? Did I say it?
Okay, I'm coming to pick you up. I'm just buying.
I want to say it's not Thai. It's something else.
Like Korean? Yeah.
No, it wasn't Korean either.
Oh shit! I don't know if this thing can fly now.
But yeah, if you ever get a chance, I fucking loved both of them. They were so good, but nothing. The first one is a lot like Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
They go into an apartment complex and they have to work their way up.
Well, just Dredd, not Judge Dredd. Judge Dredd is the one that's Stallone.
Judge Dredd, yeah.
Oh, it's a lie. I'm the law.
It's it's the SWAT team in this building, this apartment complex, and it's all close quarters, and it never leaves the apartment, and it's a lot of great fucking fights.
Yeah.
And 2 is great. It elaborates more on the story of the brothers, and there's excellent fucking fight scenes in the second one. But just being trapped in that building and having to fight in hallways like 30 dudes at once, it doesn't compare.
Like Daredevil. Yeah. Actually, I heard about it because I was telling a guy about REC, which is REC, which is the Spanish zombie movie, which they made into a horrible American adaptation. Oh shit!
Oh, they didn't kill me.
Wow. Okay. Called Quarantine, which I believe you saw Quarantine.
Yeah, I've seen Quarantine.
It's terrible. REC is so fucking good. They actually did an English dubbing of it, and you have to see REC and REC 2. I wouldn't waste my grenades on this piece of shit.
I'm just trying to see if I can. Yep.
Oh, you got him. Yeah, they're amazing zombie movies. I don't think they dubbed the second one in English, but if you can see a version of it with English subtitles, they're really cool. Now, REC 3 and REC 4 were terrible because they got away from the whole. Because the whole thing is like a found footage deal.
Yeah,
and
I know what they were going with.
Yeah, and it's actually one of the few found footage movies that's done really fucking well. And then the third one, they're like, well, it's unbelievable that there would be another found footage movie. So they just said, fuck it. And they said fuck it. So they decided to do. Oh crap! I gotta do. Call your car back. Back over here. We could probably do this in a car. They decided to make it into. Yeah, they decided to make it into a regular zombie movie, but they also made it jokey. And it didn't fit with the other two. The other two were very serious, and they were very. There wasn't as cool of surprises in REC 3, and I think it lost a lot of what the first two, like.
I've got 20 seconds till I can request it.
Okay, we can wait.
I'm not gonna even bother with this last one. I know neither one of us has ever seen it. Magic Mike XL.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see Magic Mike. Yeah.
Deadshot's in it. Not Deadshot. Deathstroke.
Yeah, I know, and I haven't seen him as Deathstroke yet, so I can't really say, well, I'm gonna go see that. I mean, let's face it, you know how much I love Suicide Squad. You really think I'm gonna turn around and see After Earth?
Alright, okay. House 2, the second...
Battle fan.
What? The entire horror genre was destroyed by sequels.